嗨，大家好，我们继续学习。OK，学到哪儿？第23课，学到第21页。OK，大数据时代。It's an interesting topic, isn't it? Especially given what's happening in the world these days with AI. And everyone trying to grab as much data as possible. All right, 大数据时代, the era of big data, and everyone concerned about their privacy and copyright and all sorts of things like that nowadays. 现在我们已经进入了一个大数据时代。日常生活中处处都有数据记录。比如吃饭、运动、心跳、血压、购物等。除了上述几方面，请想一想，还有哪些数据与我们的生活关系密切？学习中文，就是拍视频，统计词汇量或者那个汉字知识。OK， 也最近我就是准备那个文件，我不知道我会做什么，但是有这个文件，天天就是完善它。OK， 学习词汇。忙，那个忙是忙碌的忙 ，Where is 忙碌 ？Why is it not there? OK， 不好意思，忙碌的忙，忙碌 ，right？ 忙碌there's no 忙碌的忙 ，That's why it's not there. 盲目 I should say 盲目 not 忙碌 Oh, that's really embarrassing. 盲目 which is not there, which is the important one. So we'll add it. 盲目 Sorry, I said 忙碌, no. When I was looking it up, it's I'm like, that doesn't sound right. 忙碌 yeah, it's 盲目 with an M. 盲目 Okay. So yeah, so these sorts of ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're all, except for the last one, they're all pretty much the same. The 盲 is being used as a suffix. So 科盲 is blind to science or scientifically illiterate. 文盲 means like literally illiterate, right? 文 so 文 meaning like written text or pertaining to written text. So 文盲 meaning illiterate. 色盲 colorblind. Yeah. 色盲. So let's put it in here. 色盲. I'll show you what it's like. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that says. I think I see a 7. No, 看不清 16 8看不清这个37 35这个看不到12 33 38没有69 74 12太简单了。常人所见看不到，色盲者所见看不到，一样吗？没有，色盲。Yeah. So I have a slight color blindness. It's not a big deal, really. Whenever you tell someone you're colorblind, they're like, "Oh, what's that color? What's that color?" So I used to get annoyed about that for years, but nowadays, sometimes I can't quite tell what a color is. So I'll actually ask my friends, "Oh, what's that color?" Yeah, I'll ask them now. once they stop asking me, people think, 色盲, you can't see color at all, but it's not like that as well. The same with blindness in general, right? Yeah, you're legally blind kind of thing. Doesn't mean you can't see nothing at all, but yeah. Well, it can mean that, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. 法盲, 法盲 is the same thing, right? Legally ignorant, 盲, 法盲. Yeah. 股盲, 股盲 is the same thing, right? Whereas 股 is 股票, right? 股盲, 股盲. Oh, it's not in there. That's because it's rare, I guess. But I'm guessing it's 股票, this kind of thing, stock. So, or maybe it's like illiterate or have no idea how to do things on the stock market. 电脑盲. Yeah, I feel like no one would be 电脑盲 nowadays, right? 电脑盲, computer illiterate? I don't know. Maybe there's AI 盲, 人工智能盲, ChatGPT 盲. Okay, this one's the only different one, 扫盲. 扫就是扫地的扫, right? To sweep the floor. Except you're not sweeping away dust, you're sweeping away blindness. But you're not sweeping away like ocular blindness. You're sweeping away 文盲, right? So 扫盲 is to 扫除文盲, right? To sweep away illiteracy. Yeah. So illiteracy was a big problem in China not that long ago. 扫盲. Yeah, it's still a bit of a problem in China, but it's not as much of a problem as it used to be. It was so is there like a graph or something we can look at? What about in here? 扫盲. Yeah, so back, what is this? Back at the establishment of New China, there was this whole. Don't ask me about Chinese history. I'll ask an expert. But there was a whole 扫盲. There was a push for 扫盲, making everyone literate, and there was this sort of a rapid literacy push. There's like a 速成扫盲,扫盲, something like this. Yeah, 中国人 yeah, 扫盲教育. 速成识字. 识字 means to recognize characters, right? 识字. Okay. 法教. Oh, shit. So this is the method. 速成识字法. 速成识字. Yeah. So nowadays, pretty much everyone, or at least most people, are literate who can read. But I have run into people who are illiterate. It's kind of weird when a Chinese person comes up to you and asks you to read it for them, read something for them. Like, what? But it happens. Yeah, it happens if you talk to people who don't have career paths that require reading, like cleaners and whatnot, especially if they're elderly. Yeah, so they use this method of 速成识字法 to try to 扫盲, to eradicate illiteracy. And yeah, so from what I understand, the whole idea behind simplifying characters was to tackle the major illiteracy problem. So we study simplified characters, or at least if you're studying this textbook, you are. 扫盲. Yeah. So 扫盲is kind of an interesting part of Chinese history. Next is 航. This is 航班,航空公司的航. Hang pertaining to, it pertains to like aviation, flight, and also like sailing and navigation. Okay, 航线, 航线. Well, I didn't know it then, but shipping line, 航 meaning, I don't know, transportation, not necessarily transportation, but more like boats, planes, and spacecraft. 横线. No, 不是横线, it's 航线. 横线 is a horizontal line. 航线, 国际航线, international airline. Oh, is it airline? Oh, right. So in English, airline is a company, right? 航线, rather than an air route. Yeah, you wouldn't use, in English, you wouldn't say airline in order to mean like the path of a flight or something. But it does say, or shipping line as well. Not necessarily flight, but I think flight has a lot to do with it. 航程, 航程. Yeah, 航meaning, well, voyage, right? Pertaining to flight, shipping, whatever. 程, 那个路程 or 旅程. This one, this is to travel, right? Yeah. This is your voyage. See, we can just do it here. Where is it? 航程. No, 航程, 航程. Here it is. Relatively rare, I guess. 航程. 14小时的航程. Yeah. 14-hour voyage. I don't know. You'd often say 航班 rather than 航程, but okay. 航空. Yeah, so usually you see this in like a company's name. I don't think I've ever encountered it outside of a like an aviation company's name. So for example, 南方航空公司. 南方航空公司. There you go. You see it on the plane actually. Here it is. It's on the side. This is their logo. 中国南方航空公司. They leave off the 公司, I guess. So when you've probably seen this word as well. Like if you've ever been to an airport and seen a Chinese plane, you would see it. There's a whole bunch of different 航空公司. So I often take 南方because if I'm flying to Australia from China or to China from Australia, yeah, they often go through like Guangzhou or something. Or Hong Kong, 香港. All right, you got the idea. 航空, 航天. Do you know what it is? Same thing, but space, but instead of air, 航天. Oh, okay, so I've eventually come to the conclusion that my Wi-Fi it's this place's Wi-Fi. It just stops for 1 minute every now and then, maybe every half an hour, for no obvious reason. I don't know why. It's just like, yeah, I need a rest. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, yeah, I checked the other kind of points along the line. It's not my computer. It's not the other sites. It's yeah, I can use my phone, using data on my phone, that sort of thing. But it's, yeah, so it's not the sites I'm visiting, etc. 航天, fly or travel in the space. No, in space, not in the space. 航天工程师, yeah, space travel. 航天飞机, yeah, space aircraft, all right. Spacecraft, not space aircraft. If it has air, then it's not space, right? Okay, 航海 or 航行, yeah. Oh, there we go. 航天, you know 航天. 航海, I'm guessing you can guess this one now. 航海. We know 航空, air travel, 航天, space travel. 航海, yeah. You can kind of guess these, even if you've never seen them before. to sail the seven seas. I, my laddie. No, that's Scottish. No, I young scallywag. Okay, 还行. No, yeah, it is 还, but 还行. No. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. 航行. It looks like this is more pertaining to sailing, to sail. It is a verb meaning to sail. 航行. All right. So what's the next one? 航道. Dao you probably know from 街道, 频道, 轨道. And a few other words. 航道 sounds like it's a shipping channel or something. 道. No, 道. 航道. Let's pick something that's not so controversial. This one. So these are all shipping channels around the world, right? Oops. Around Eurasia. 航道. What do they use it? Yeah, 航道. Okay, so there you go. 航道. I haven't encountered that word before, or I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure at the instant I see it, it's like, yeah, I know exactly what it means. 航班. Yeah, 航班. So I think when you're learning a language, if you're a native English speaker, you will get two things confused. You'll get 飞机, maybe. I don't know, maybe you won't. 飞机. 飞机, this is 飞机. This is a plane. This is a physical thing, right? And you need to distinguish the plane from your flight. 航班. Yeah, 航班 is the concept of a flight. So you missed your flight, right? 失去. Do you say 失去了航班? I don't know. Is that how you express miss a flight? Oh, maybe 过去. 错过了航班. Yeah, that one's better. 我刚刚错过了航班. 哎呦，真可怜，真可惜，真可怜。哦，错过。我喜欢他的脸色，哦，很真的人哦，一点都不假。哇，我的手表让我很害怕。OK，错过了航班。Can you say 错过了飞机 ？I'm not sure. 错过了飞机。Maybe you can. I missed my plane. 错过了飞机，错过了航班。Yeah, in some situations you need to differentiate between those two. Let's ask ChatGPT. Hey, in which circumstances do we need to differentiate between 航班 and 飞机? And I'll correct this one. Okay, 东方航空. Yeah, so this is China Eastern, right? 东方航空 the CI123 航班. Yeah, so this one you have to use 航班 and not 飞机. Yeah, so this is so Eastern Airlines flight blah 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 blah. CA isn't wait. CA is Air China, right? Anyway. 飞机即将起飞 right? 飞机快要起飞飞机快要起飞对吗？或者叫降落快要降落。So this is the physical object. So your 航班 cannot do this. Yeah. All right, what's next? 航向, 航向. To be honest, I don't recall seeing this before. However, it looks pretty obvious. Yeah, there's quite a few words like that as well. When you get to this level, you got to kind of like immediately infer the meanings of words. 航向, you're heading. So maybe this is a word a pilot might say. 航向, 航向. Yeah, 航向, course direction. Who would use the word 航向? Okay, what's this? 船舶 is shipping, right? I'm not sure. Did we study this word? No, we studied the other 船舶. No, we studied 停泊, not 船舶. Yeah, they're different boars. This one. It's the same pronunciation, so you've got the same phonetic component, right? 船舶. There's a few words like 船舶 that kind of mean the general overall concept of shipping rather than a ship, right? You've probably seen it like 车辆 or 马匹 or something like that. Okay, so 成员, 船员, sailor. Wait, what's the difference between 船员 and 水手? I don't know. 水手. I like the word 水手. 水手, order hand, yeah. 飞行员, pilot, 导航员, navigator. 航天工程师, so engineers for space and air travel. Might use this word. It's probably why I haven't encountered it before. It's not an everyday word. 出航. Okay, so presumably 出 means to go on or to start, to initiate or something like that. 航 pertains to some kind of journey. 出航. Right? All right. 出航. 出航, to set out on a trip. Yeah, I saw in my notes it said specific to maritime, so 出航. So it looks like you need to be on a boat to 出航. Okay, 出航. 导航, we studied 导航 when we studied 导, right? 导航. It means like navigate, and it's most commonly seen in 导航. Most commonly seen in like 导航系统, this sort of thing. You have your 导航, your GPS on your phone. 手机导航, yeah. So that's where we see it most nowadays. But 导航 used to mean navigate. I guess it still means navigate. 领航. Don't know this one. My notes say navigate, so presumably it's just yet another one that means navigate. 领航. Navigation, navigator, to navigate. Okay, 领航员. So it's also a person. How is 领航 used? Yeah. Is it my Wi-Fi? Yeah. It's just my Wi-Fi. It needs to have a rest every now and then. Not every half an hour, is it? Maybe every 10-20 minutes. It's not such a big deal if you're able to buffer things. Like on YouTube, you tend to buffer things. 领航. Navigator, pilot, person. 领航工业. 领航员. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's not much else to say. All right, and 夜航. Okay, yeah, we know means night, right? Hang means to go on a voyage or something like that. So I'm guessing it's a night voyage. Yeah, hang. It's almost like it's not a real word. You know what I mean? Yeah, hang. Yeah, I feel like this is just two words. Yeah and hung. Yeah, hung. I don't know. This is like saying 白兔子 is a word. Like, all right. 白兔 is 白兔 a word? Not really. Not really, right? I think it's the same kind of idea. Yeah, hung. This is what happens when you study Chinese. So a lot of these words are kind of compound words where you just take two other words and mush them together like this. And you get another word. And does it really count as a word? Ooh, I don't know. Anyway, that's hung. Hung. They all pertain to navigating and aviation and sailing and travel. Yeah, boats, planes, and space. Space travel. Next is 票. You probably know 票. 票, 门票, maybe 就是火车票. You probably already studied. There's a lot of 票s. Yeah, if maybe you stayed at a restaurant and had to ask them to give you a 发票. And so you can go back to your company and get them to 报销. You need 发票证据. 你凭你的发票报销你的旅行费用，对吗？票 it's like ticket. It's a piece of paper. Okay. So, okay, let's go. 彩票. Now, I just said this is a piece of paper. 彩票 is not necessarily a piece of paper. 彩票. 彩票. You see these two characters in China a lot when you walk around and you see the lottery. You will see, when you're walking around China, you'll see things like this. I just want to look at that image. All right. Yeah, so here you see 彩票. You'll see this particular logo everywhere in China, like basically in every city. 中国体育彩票, so sports lottery. Yeah, if you look inside such places, they have these like graphs on the wall. I don't know what the graphs mean. They're like, ooh, interesting. Something's going up and down. It looks interesting. I have data. But yeah. So here you can buy lottery tickets, right? So 彩票 is not just the piece of paper that you buy. You can buy a 彩票, right? A lottery ticket, but it's also the lottery, right? The concept / institution of lottery. 彩票. 彩票. Okay. It just automatically extended that. 中奖. 中奖 meaning win the lottery. Win the prize. 中奖. Oh yeah, 抽奖. 抽 meaning to extract or withdraw, or pull out. 奖 is a prize, so you pull out a prize. 彩票抽奖 would be when you choose the winning ticket. 彩票. Maybe lottery theory. 彩票基金 lottery fund, national lottery fund. Yeah. Okay. Next is 门票. 门票 is a ticket. Yeah, exactly. It's a ticket. It's unspecified what the ticket is for. I don't know. 门票. Maybe like a concert. 音乐会门票. What's this? Shanghai 书展. So like a book exhibition. So 应该是和书有关的展览会、展览馆。What's this? 田径。田径 is track and field, right? 田径 so the Asian game 亚洲那个游戏上面运动亚洲运动会 okay so Asian games in Hangzhou. So tickets for various things, you may or may not need to pay for them, etc. etc. Tickets 门票 门 here doesn't mean like door in the sense of your house, it means gate. Yeah, so gate ticket. So you know 大门 right? 大门古代大门 Damen is a kind of the major entrance to things, so they're probably talking about this. Usually it refers to like gates and things. Damen, not just big doors. This sort of thing. And if you want to go inside, you need to go through the damen before you get inside, even on the property. All right, let's see what's next. Men. That's 门票 kind of thing. They won't let you in without a 门票. 车票. 车票. So 车 here is like 火车. Go with here. 车票. Yeah. So, well, you know, if you live in China, you've seen this tickets like this. Yeah, China's developed the trains very rapidly, right? The train network. Go here. 网络. Yeah, so this is what it looks like nowadays. So if you live in China, yeah, you want to go somewhere, you just go on the train. It's like taking a subway, but yeah. It's quite it's crazy how easy it is to just go somewhere. Yeah. So if you have to buy a ticket on your passport, it can be a bit annoying in that you can't use the automated machines. But if you have a green card, you can kind of use the automated machines because it scans a green card. It's like, here's your ticket. Oh, yes. Yeah, I remember arriving at the train station an hour early. Close. An hour early one time, and I nearly missed my my 列车. Missed my train. How do you say I nearly missed my train? 我差点没错过了我的火车. Really? Is there a better word here? Like how 航班 and 飞机 different. 火车列车我差点错过了列车. Yeah, back then I didn't have a green card, and so I had to queue up for the ticket, and the queue was so long. It took over an hour of waiting in the queue with people pushing in, which really annoys you because you're waiting patiently. And they target you. They think, weakness. I'm gonna sneak in there. Yeah, and you don't want to cause a fuss, everyone, but yeah. Anyway, it's much easier when you have a green card because you go, boop, scan the green card, and the machine gives you a ticket. All right, next. 车票, so 火车票, 车票. 邮票. What is 邮票? 邮 pertains to postage, right? 邮局 or 邮政. 邮局 is post office. 邮政 is the concept of postage. So 邮票. Okay, we're waiting again. All right, 邮票. 邮票 is what you put on a letter or an envelope, more specifically, to be able to send it. 邮票. Some people like to 采集邮票, right? Is it 采集 or 收集? 采集邮票, 对吗? Do they have it here? 收集, I should say 收集邮票. 收集邮票. Collect stamps. 收集邮票. Yeah, I used to do that when I was young, but then I got bored. 邮票. Yeah. These are stamps in various countries. China. Where is this one? Nicaragua. China. Some old, some new. Mostly China. All right, 邮票. Yeah, 最近你很少遇到邮票，对吗？为什么呢？ I don't know. I just get packages. You don't send letters to people all that often, do you? I used to send postcards to people. I don't really do it nowadays. Okay, next is 传票. And I'm guessing you know what that is the instant you look at it. 传票. It's the boat equivalent of 车票. Right? So maybe you'll go on like a 渡船. Do you know a 渡船? 渡船. Oh? 稍等一下. 渡船. 渡船 is a ferry. You want to go across the river or something. Maybe you need to buy a ticket. 船票. 船票. Yeah. There you go. What's this one? 回什么? 回归? No. 往返. Maybe it's different. Yeah, this is a 售票处. 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 售票处 is where they sell tickets. 售票处. 售 meaning to sell. It's 销售的售. Are we going to... Oh, there it is. It's on the list. You can also see the word 售票厅. This 厅, right? 售票厅. Well, I don't know. 售票厅. 售票机. Yeah, these are really convenient. Not so much the subway ones. Wow, this one. And you can kind of scan your card. Or maybe it's not that one in particular. This one. And you scan your ID card and you get the ticket. It's convenient if you have an ID card. The subway ones are okay, I guess. But different cities kind of have different systems, which can be a bit confusing. So 售票机. 船票. 电影票. Well, I don't know. You know what that is, but realistically, people don't use them as much nowadays. 电影票. Oh, I guess you need to 取票. So nowadays, what people do to go to the movies, they go on an app called 猫眼. 猫眼. This one. 猫眼电影. So 猫 meaning cat, 眼 meaning eye, so cat eyes. So that's the name of the app. 猫眼. So you go on this app, and then you buy a movie ticket. So you may 电影票. Yeah. So I'll tell you a funny story, because the first time I don't know, one of my friends said, oh, you should buy a ticket through your phone. And I'm like, maybe I was a bit traditional at the time. So I'm like, nah, it'll be cheaper at the cinemas, right? It was not. It was like double the price buying the ticket at the cinemas. I remember when I was at the cinemas, I asked to buy a ticket. And they told me the price, and I said, oh, I just want one ticket. That was my response, because I thought they were giving me two tickets, because it was double the price. I'm like, no, just one ticket, please. That is one ticket. What? And it took me a while to realize that it's much cheaper on the app, on this app that, I don't know, you buy tickets on this app. So you buy a ticket on the app, and then when you get to the cinemas, you 取票. You need to 取票，在电影院取票。Yeah, so something like this. So when you get to the cinemas, you open up the app on your phone. It'll put a QR code, and you scan the QR code, and it will print out your 电影票, right? Yeah. So you don't actually talk to anyone. Oh, when you actually go in, they check your tickets. Yeah. Yeah, when you buy tickets, you can select your seating as well. Okay, so you need to 取票. 我要取票. And sometimes you need to worry about 3D 眼镜. This one. 3D 眼镜. 3D 眼镜. They look like this in China. Yeah, so for a while during the pandemic, you had to buy them. You couldn't just use them and get rid of them. You had to actually buy them. So you had to remember to take your 3D 眼镜 to the 电影院。别忘记携带你的 3D 眼镜，否则你需要再买一双，再买一双 ，is it 双？一什么眼镜？一副is it 一双眼镜 ？Yeah, it is 一双眼镜。I don't know. Why did I stumble there? All right, where are we? 戏票. So this 戏 will be a 戏剧, right? A play, a ticket for a play. 戏剧. This sort of thing. Something in that ballpark. A live show. 戏票. So it's your ticket for a live show of some kind. 戏票. Theatre, etc. ticket. Yeah. I haven't encountered that word in the wild, but maybe I haven't gone to enough plays and things. 月票. So 月票 is probably most relevant for the subway. 月票. There's also 年票, right? So you buy a ticket and it lasts for a whole month, and you don't have to keep buying tickets. This looks like Singapore or something, is it? NT, where's NT? Maybe it's Taiwan, I don't know. So you buy a ticket, it lasts for a month. 月票. And you can also get 年票. 我不是机器人。年票. Where's 年票? Do you see it? Annual passport for Disneyland. Really? So you buy it for Tokyo. So you buy a Disneyland ticket and it lasts the whole year. That's kind of wacky. You must really like Disneyland. 年票. All right, 月票. 免票. Yeah, so 免. Oh, 免票. I haven't encountered this word before in the wild, but 免票. It's kind of self-explanatory, right? Yeah, mian, you see in a lot of words as the first character. You've probably seen mian fei. Mian fei. So exempt kind of means exempt from costs, meaning free, right? Mian fei. There's also mian shui, exempt from taxes, meaning tax-free, mian shui. What else is there? Mian yi. Mian yi is different. Mian yi is your immune system, right? Mian yi xi tong. Mian yi xi bao, immune cells. Mian si. Another one. There's plenty of others, but mian piao. There's like yi mian and mian de as well. We studied before. Mian piao. Okay, we're waiting for my internet. So it's maybe every 10 to 15 minutes it decides to do this. I don't know. Weird, isn't it? Mian piao. Okay, so a free pass, free ride. So it doesn't mean you don't need a ticket. It's that you get a free ticket. Or maybe it's both. 乘车入场等不需要买票. So this is a free ride. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, there's reasons for that. The bus driver can't be bothered or the ticket machine's down or something. 不用, this one. 只可以免费乘车入场等的凭证. Okay, so they're both like that. Free pass or free ticket. So in some circumstances, you don't need a ticket, such as on a bus if the machine's broken. And in some circumstances, you need a ticket, but it's a free ticket. You get a free ride. Okay. So two meanings there. 免票. Next, 售票. We saw it. 售票 meaning to sell tickets. Usually, 售票处, 售票亭, 售票厅. Maybe it's 售票亭. That's why. Oh, 不是机器人. Yeah, 免票. Okay, so maybe, so 孩子免票的嘛? Is that right? 2岁娃逛乐园都不免票. So even 2-year-olds are not 免票, are not free. They need to pay. Okay, 售票. 售票. Maybe it's 停. Is it the maybe it's 售票停? 售票停. This one. This one is backwards, isn't it? 售票停. Okay, so this is 售票停. That makes more sense now. 售票处. Where does it say 售票停? 售票停. Okay, so ticket booth. 售票停. All right. So you can barely see it, can't? Anyway, you get the idea. 售票 to buy a ticket, or no, to sell tickets. You 买票. 在售票亭你可以买票. 开票 or 开门票, 开什么票? 开票 meaning to, I don't know, to print out. 开票. 开票. I think it's to print out. 开票. To write out a receipt. This is the usual one. Write out or make out a receipt. 开小票. So this would be print out a little one, right? 开小票. 小票 is the 小票, this kind of receipt. This like little snippet of something where they automatically print out using this. There's 小票, there's 发票. 开发票. 发票 is a bit more formal and specific. You often use this for reimbursement, and it often requires your name and your company's name. And China likes stamps. We don't use stamps in the West, but China likes stamps. So it might be considered void without a stamp. 开门票. So print out the 门票, right? So 开门票. Yeah, it's 开门票, not 开门票. Yeah, 开售. Okay, 门票. So entry tickets, 开 printing out, 售 purchase. Yeah, sometimes you just need to 取票, or 让电器让那个机器开票，自动开票。What was the other one? 开票. So we looked, when I hovered over this, it said something else. To open ballot boxes. Oh, okay, so maybe at an election. 开票. So if you were at an election, you go to vote. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Yeah. So when the election booth opens, that's 开票 or something. I don't know. That's not what I'm used to encountering. But speaking of elections, 投票. You need to know that word. 投票, meaning to vote. 投票. 投票箱. Yeah, so you say, I want to vote for such and such. You write it on your ballot and you submit it. You 投票. 投票 is actually, let's think. When one is voting, does that pertain to both the act of voting and the piece of paper on which the vote is written on? Yeah. 投票. So this is a vote in the sense of a vote. This is a vote for my candidate. So, okay, 有权人员数到了103那个股票。你不要 say 向候选人 A 的投票。Where it's used as a noun, and 我想向候选人 A 投票。Both okay. So verb and noun. 有权人员. Is that the right word? 有权 有位? Something like that. Maybe that's not the best choice, 有权. So the people who are in charge or have the authority to count votes counted 103 votes for 候选人, the candidate A. Yeah, I thought, yeah, I should not use a specific candidate here. 投票 is used as a noun, refer the individual vote. Yeah. Okay. 我想向候选人 A 投票. I want to vote for them. Yeah. So verb and noun. 投票. Not on the list, is it? Not on this list. Okay. 开票 we saw. It's 开出你的票. 对吗? Yeah, actually you can use 票 by itself. 我没有票. 应该买票. 退票. Don't know that one. 退 means retreat or retract, or revoke. 退票. Get a refund. So 退销，退销推hold on, not 推销 but 退销啊销是那个销，是这个小对吗？No, it's refund. 撤销汇款 I guess it's that one. 汇款退还 okay 退还 all right. So if you want to refund a ticket, then you 退票 oh to refund a ticket, also to bounce a check. We'll talk about that in a second. So if you're okay 不能退销不能退票对于需要改签或退销的乘客 blah, blah, blah. Okay, so for passengers who need to 改签 change one's reservation. Okay, I don't know this word. 退票 or get a refund, etc., etc. Right. So if a concert was cancelled, who would someone need to 退票? Oh, I had it. I'm not sure who does the 退票ing. Does the person who bought the ticket 退票 or does the person who sold the ticket 退票? The attendees would need to 退票. So the you call them attendees, but the concert was cancelled, so the non-attendees. 退票 or the staff who sold the tickets. 退票 So who does the 退票ing? 退票我要退票 So maybe 我要退票我想要退机票 That's what ChatGPT is saying. 请你帮我退机票好吗Okay. All right. 退票 And here I've jotted down some other words with 票, which I thought were important. 小票 yeah, the little one. 发票 is the official one. 股票 股 is stocks, pertaining to stocks, right? So 股票 would be like this certificate that you own certain stocks. 股票投票 居票 I don't know that one. What is 居票? This is 居 would pertain to expenses or something. 居票 Ah, check. Yeah, I forgot about this. I don't use it. I don't know. They were pretty obsolete when, even when I was young. Yeah. Check. Do people use checks? No, I don't think so. Unless you're like buying a house or something, maybe? I don't know. 机票 订票 Yeah, 订票 is worth learning. 订票订 to book 我订了订门票订门票订门票订飞机票 etc etc Seems a lot of these are verb 票 and you can 订 you 订票 you 开票. What else can you do? 买票, etc., etc. All right, pause for a second. I'll just use the bathroom. All right, how are we doing? We'll go back to this. 量. Yeah, 量. In a lot of words, is a suffix referring to like quantity or amount. It often is something numerical, right? So 数量 is a number, right? So a lot of these pertain to numbers, and there's a difference between x and x 量. And similarly with 度, there's a difference between x and x 度, or 率. X and x 率 can be different as well. And that's kind of a common, kind of a trick you get on the HSK6 exam, where they will stick a 量 in there, and where it's a number, right? And it's not the actual thing you're talking about. It's a number representing the amount of thing you have. So in the 语病 section, the faulty sentence section, they have those, and they kind of feel like tricks and traps and so on. 海量. First word is 海量. 量 meaning a quantity, right? 海. So when you think of a 海, when you think of an ocean, you think of them as large, right? So 海量 is 和海一样大的量, 对吗? A quantity as large as an ocean. 海量. Yeah. So there's quite a few like words that function like that, right? As pla, de pla, right? As large as a quantity as large as an ocean. There's quite a few words like that in Chinese. 大量, all right, large quantity. I don't think there's anything else to say there. 小量. This is taking me by surprise. Why is it 少量 and not 小量? 少量. 少量. A smidgen. A few. 实际上只有少量雨水渗进了土壤. So in reality, only a small amount of the rain soaks into the soil. 少量. Okay, so this is not to be taken literally. Usually, 少 is used for discrete quantities, countable quantities. You have maybe 3 of them, and that's 少. But if you had 100, that's many. 多, right? 小 is also 多. And the opposite is also 多. There's 多小 and 多少. 多小. 多小. I guess this 多小 means as size. Maybe this is just a typo. So I mean these in the sense that 小 is an adjective meaning small, usually in continuous quantities. Like, I don't know, a small egg versus a large egg. Yeah, but 小 is like 3 eggs versus 100 eggs. They're countable. So when I see 少量, it looks like we want to use it as kind of metaphorically, just a wee bit, a few, not literally. 少量工作. Yeah. Is there a 小量? Yeah, 小量. So 小量 is the literal meaning, a small quantity. So 小量 would be the opposite of 大量. 大量 will be a large quantity of, I don't know, what's that? Heroin. All right, that's not the best example. I'm going to get banned from YouTube if I say things like that. 报道大量. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, 大量的热 or 热能 right? Absorb heat. 大量的数据 a large amount of evidence. So the opposite of that will be 小量 rather than 少量. Understood? So let's jot that down. So the opposite of this is 小量. 少量 will be like a smidgen. Kind of use more metaphorically. Yeah, interesting. But also tricky, right? Yeah, got to pay attention to detail. 数量. 数量 refers to like a number. These 量s are suffixes. It's like 大的数量, I guess 小的数量和海一样大的数量，对吗？数量 is like a numerical thing measuring the extent of something. 数量. Quantity, amount, yeah. So when you use it as a suffix, you just use one character, 量. When you use it as a word, you can say 数量. 员工的数量. Yeah, so this is a discrete concept, right? So it's a discrete concept in the sense that you can go down by one or up by one, but you can't have half a personnel kind of thing. Normally. 数量. Yeah, this would be continuous. Some of these are continuous. 很大数量的, what's that? 猥亵. Maybe we'll pick another one. 一笔数量的钱, 一定数量的工作. Certain amount of work. So these would be more continuous. Certain amount of error. Maybe that's 数量空前. Is that a typo? I don't know. Oh, no. 候选人数量, the number of candidates, etc., etc. 重量. Yeah. All right, you know what that means, but actually, you know what it literally means. The instant you see those characters, you know what it literally means. 重量. 重量 is physically pertains to weight, the weight of an object. Yeah, measured in pounds or measured in whatever. 他身体的重量, the weight of his body. However, it is also used 很有重量, this sort of thing. It's used to mean quite similar to English, where you talk about a weighty problem or a weighty opinion, right? 对家庭负责是很有重量的. Maybe that's not the best example. I'll Google it. 比较有重量的. Yeah. So this is weighty in a more metaphorical sense. 你认为颜色有重量吗? That's literal. These are literal. This one, actually, no, this one's not literal. 所有的秘密都是有重量的. Yeah, so this is not literal, right? Secrets can't really have weight, but they carry weight in the sense of are important. 讨厌是一个有重量的词. Yeah, so this word, 讨厌, to loathe, it's a word with weight. It has power. That's a more figurative usage. So next we have, are we going to do 分量? All right, I'm adding that in. We need to do 分量. 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 Okay. 分量. 分量. Okay, so we'll say 分量. That's the one we're talking about. It's another word meaning weight. I think this only talks about physical weight. No. 它的名字本身就有分量。So that's metaphorical. So maybe this one's better for metaphorical weight, whereas 重量 is more the physics concept of weight. Let's ask, is 分量 better for figurative uses of weight, whereas 重量 is better for physical weight? Okay. 分量. So let's look at 有分量. 你讲的话有分量啊，明白了，恍然大悟。So 重量 physical weight and 分量 we'll use that for figurative weight, the weight of an argument, etc. 产量 next is 产量产生产 this sort of thing. Yeah, 生产的数量 the quantity of produce, what is produced. 产量 so often you compare, I don't know, one company's 产量 with another company's a decrease in production, or like your current production amount with the previous years, etc. 日本的工业产量增加了2%. So 产量 increased by 2%. Yeah, 产量滑落. Okay, dropped, fell. Got it? 产量, the quantity of what is produced. That's not too bad, is it? Next is 含量. You see that on like things like toothpastes and things that have made up from multiple substances. 含量. Oh, you see it on here. Sorry, I'm just looking at what like things I've got that are consumable. Unfortunately, it's not on here. 含量. Maybe I'll pause for a second, see if I can find a package. I'm pretty sure it'll be on some kind of packaging. All right, you still there? I did find it. I found it on 2 things. So I'll show you on the packaging of 2 things. So this is my juice. I bought this thinking it was, I don't know, healthy, and then I saw how much sugar was in here. Yeah, I wasn't so thrilled about that. Hang on, why did it... Actually, it puts sugar in the 碳水化合物, 对吗? Carbohydrates. Yeah, here it is. 含量, 果汁含量是不少于60%. So, yeah, so that's what this is. So this is my juice. Yeah, when I saw this, it's like, okay, but I should assume everything else is like sugar or something. I don't know. 对，果汁含量 is 60%. Yeah. I feel a little suspicious when I see this though. 水山楂原酱，对吗？20%。然后白砂糖 white granulated sugar 白砂糖 the third ingredient on the list. Oh, maybe that's not great. But anyway, so that's the first thing I found it on. Here's an old milk container. So I get my milk from New Zealand. Yeah, this is my luxury item, I guess. I import my milk from New Zealand just because I'm used to it. It's hard getting good milk in China. So it is here. Can you see it? 这儿含量。So 毫升. So what do they mean by zero fat? Is in every 100 mils, 100 mils, 本款产品脂肪含量符合这个吧。So these products, the fat in this product, or the quantity of fat in this product satisfies this standard, blah, 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 blah. 规定的脂肪临界限值. Yeah, so there it is. The quantity of fat in my milk. Yeah, I buy the zero fat milk. And this was the percentage of juice in my juice. Yeah, well, there you go. This percentage of juice of my juice. All right, so that's 含量. So now you know where you will find those characters, 含量. Or that word, I should say, 含量. Oh, there it is, 脂肪含量. Oh, I've already jotted it down. So the fat content of my milk, 脂肪含量. Yeah, so you get it now, right? Now, that's where you see it. Next is 能量. 能量. 能 pertaining to energy, right? 量, the quantity thereof. 能量. Yeah, so you have 能源, which is energy. 能源. And 量 is the quantity, right? Maybe it's not strictly used exactly like that. So, sorry. 能量. 能力. 能量. All right. This is energy. Yeah, it's not necessarily used numerically. So I guess this is an exception. 能量. So you have different types of energy. You have potential energy. 潜在能量. 潜在 is potential, right? 潜在能量 and kinetic energy. 动能, or is there a longer version than that? Or they're just using 动能? All right. I guess this is 运动的能量, something like that. Okay, 能量 is energy. Not necessarily numerical. It's just like, you can also talk about like more abstract things, positive energy, that sort of thing. 热量. 热量kind of has two meanings. It's like heat in the sense of energy, heat content. You'll also see that on your products. It'll be on here somewhere, right? Oh, there it is. Oh, no, they use 能量, energy. That's on my milk. 能量. They didn't use 热量. And what about my juice? Oh, they use 能量 here. There you go, energy. They use 能量. What about my water? They seem to have done something totally different here. They just like invest in the periodic table here. So I'll put it down and I'll make it as big as possible. Gai is calcium, right? 补钙, you take 补钙, you supplement your calcium. The other one, is magnesium or manganese? I always get those mixed up. Yeah, it's Jia is potassium, right? And Na is sodium. Yeah, and 然后 there's 偏硅酸. Gui is silicon. So what is 偏硅酸? I don't know, some kind of silicate, something in that ballpark. Well, it's too big. 偏硅酸. I don't know, partial silicate? I don't know. So they don't have 能源 on this one. What is this? 量贩装. I don't know what that means. Ah, here. 净含量, right? 净 is, let me get this, there's net and there's gross, right? I don't really know the difference. This is, let's have a look. 净含量. This is how you study Chinese. You find it on all the things nearby. 净含量. Net weight. What's the difference between net weight and weight? I don't know. How do I, what's what between net weight, gross weight, and weight? I'll just put it in Chinese at the end of whatever random question. I don't even know the concepts in English. 净重, net weight, excluding packaging and containers. 重量 is just weight. What's gross weight? 毛重. Ah, okay, 毛重. So that includes the containers. All right, fair enough. So when my water says, so 净含量, that's the amount of water. It doesn't include the bottle. Okay, 饮用, drinkable. 天然水, natural water. Yeah, 农夫山泉. 农夫 is the company name. It's probably a name of a mountain or something. Actually, probably a name of a spring. 山泉, shan meaning mountain, quan is 泉水, or 矿泉水. 矿泉水 meaning mineral water. All right. So we've seen 3 examples of 含量, and we've seen, what's the other one? We didn't see 热量, so maybe we won't see it on here. We saw 能量 on the ingredients as energy. 热量 people use when they're dieting. 热量, you talk about 热量高的食物 and that sort of thing. 热量. 热量 is like calorie, heat, quantity of heat, calorific value. Yeah, okay. Counting calories. So 统计你的热量。由于居然的热量 intense heat. Yeah, so this is like the heat in the sense of a physical concept. The concept in physics, right? Heat. The form of energy. Okay, 导致热量迅速散失. So rapid heat loss. Yeah. So you talk about 热量高的垃圾食品 or something like this. 热量高巧克力含热量高. What is 巧克力含? Not sure about that. Why is there 含? 热量高, 热量低. Does it not say how many calories are in this? It just says 能源. It doesn't say 热量. But the unit would be 卡路里. How do you say 卡路里? 卡路里. This one. 卡路里. This one. 卡路里. Calorie. 卡路里. All right. You say 热量高的食物. Yeah, food that's high in energy, like chocolate. All right. 音量. Okay, you know what that is, right? 音 sound 量 volume, or the 音的数量, like a numerical measure of sound. 音量 volume, loudness, volume. Yeah. That's pretty much what you think it is. What else can you say? 音量. I don't know, I can't think of much. 雨量. Yep. I think you see these characters and you instantly know what it means. The quantity of rain, right? 雨量. Rainfall. So I tend to think of this as more numerical, but 这个月的降雨低于平均降雨量. So this isn't 雨量, it's 降雨量. So the average rainfall. So they're using 降雨量. So let's put a 降 in there. Rainfall, 降雨量. Precipitation, quantity of rainfall. Yeah, so it is quantifiable, right? And there's a number involved. All right. And this one. 定量, 定 meaning fixed, 锁定, locked in kind of thing. 定量, 定量. So 定量 Russian. Or quantitative analysis, so the quantitative in quantitative analysis. 定量. So why do they use 定量? Fixed amount. Analysis? Quantity analysis. 定量. Yeah, so we didn't really have this problem in my era throughout my life. Yeah, my father talks about having rationing. Yeah, when he was young, they had to ration food. There just wasn't enough food. 定量. Yeah, we don't really have this problem now, or at least I don't have this problem now. Plenty of other people have this problem. 定量研究, quantitative research. Okay, so there is that. 定量. Yeah, I don't know this word well enough. All right. So that's this batch. We'll go to the next page. Do a few more. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this first page of words weren't especially hard. A lot of them were just suffixes. So you just, once you figure out what the suffix means, you know them all. Almost. It's almost like that. I'm exaggerating a little. Next, 通俗. Yeah, okay, so 通 meaning 通用, right? Common, and 俗. 俗. How do I say this? 俗, 习俗的俗, like customs, and that's it. Both of these words pertain to kind of everyday people and so on. So popular, ordinary, right? Accessible to the general public. 通俗. Let's see what the dictionary says. Okay, 简显易懂. 简显. So something that would be like easy to see, easy to understand, or clear and easy to understand. Okay. 为大众所能接受和需要的. Okay, so it's prepared for the general public's acceptance and, I don't know, needs, and yeah, I think it emphasizes this one. 通俗易懂. Yeah, this 通俗易懂 probably is the most common collocation, I guess. Let's see how many examples it has. A few. I don't know, I've seen it. 易懂, easy to understand. 通俗易懂. 通俗. 内容通俗, 通俗购买, 通俗读物, easy to understand reading material. 通俗话, 通俗性. 哪一句通俗的话来讲? Okay. 通俗易懂. Let's jot that down if I haven't already. It's there. 通俗易. Sorry. Here. 通俗易懂. All right. Next, 堆积. All right, let's do these one by one, because both of these words are verbs by themselves. 堆, meaning to pile up. What can I pile up? Books. 堆. Oh, it's a bit dusty. You can even see it, but I haven't used it for a while. 堆, 把书堆起来. 堆. All right, I finished those books. 堆起来. 堆 meaning to pile up. So you can 堆书 Both of them are very important verbs, very important used as verbs. 堆起来, 堆起来. Yeah, piling up books. That's the usual example, right? 堆起来. 堆 is also a noun. It's also a measure word. 一堆书. 一堆书. Yep, a pile of books. 一堆书. And just a 堆. I don't know. Do you reckon it counts as a noun? It's kind of a noun as well, but I don't. 一个堆. I don't think people say 一个堆. Oh, this is a stack in the sense of computer science, right? 堆数. What's the relationship? I'm not sure. A stack. All right. The next is 积. 积 meaning 积累的积. 积 meaning to accumulate. So 积起来. So what are the things that can 积起来? Okay, 雪积起来. So snow like accumulates. 雪没积起来. Snow didn't accumulate here for some reason on the concrete. But it looks like it accumulated on the pool. Yeah. So you call it 积雪. This is 已经积起来的雪, right? As accumulated snow. What other things can 积起来? 除了被风吹积起来. No, this is different, is it? 风吹积起来的地方去. Here. 灰尘很快就积起来. Yeah, so the dust accumulates. And 垃圾会积起来. Yeah. So the rubbish will accumulate. All right, so we know 堆 meaning to pile up. We know 积 meaning to accumulate. So 堆积 meaning to accumulate in a pile, I guess. 堆积. Yeah, accumulate in a pile. 堆积如山, 成语. Like piled up like a mountain. Well, I kind of like that phrase. 堆积如山. I feel like I should use it. Piled up like mountains. 堆积如山. I just want the normal 堆积. 堆积的书. So piled up books. 堆积, to pile up. It is a verb. To pile up. All right. Got it? 堆, meaning a pile, also meaning to pile, also a measure word. And 积 in this context means the accumulation. So you have multiple items that belong to the same category, or at least a gradually increasing quantity of snow, dust, rubbish, etc., etc. All right, next is 卓越, one of the many words that just mean good. One of the many words that mean good, they just describe different things and to just different extents. So 卓越. So when you're looking at this word, just make sure if you're handwriting this character, it's not the same as 卓. Yeah. So this is 卓越的卓, and at the bottom it's different, right? At the bottom here you have a 木. Yeah, 桌子 is a 木. I don't know what the top bit is called, but the bottom bit is called 木. And this one's different. All right. What can be described as 卓越? I don't know. Hopefully this works. Just go to another AI. I need to tell. Sorry. Can you give me Concrete examples in Chinese, please. 卓越，加油加油！对，卓越 ，here we go。学生卓越 ，no， 学术卓越 ，academic excellence。What was that Simpsons episode? In the field of excellence, for outstanding achievement in the field of excellence. That's how I'm reading this. 某大学的数学系享有学术卓越的声誉 ，so an excellent reputation. 卓越奖企业卓越奖 ，so 卓越 outstanding prize. So they got a prize for international business, something like that. 卓越服务，OK， 卓越的典范。Okay, 服务卓越表演产品。All right, so can a person be 卓越？ Can a person be 卓越？ That's the sound I make when I get frustrated. I have my distinct sound. The crunching sound. Okay, 卓越才能。This is also 才能。学业 No. 卓越的成绩 That is not a person. 卓越的 Okay, I give up. This AI is not that great. 卓越的 What things can be 卓越？卓越的主管人员共事。Not sure. What is this describing? Okay, 卓越的堡垒。What? A bastion of excellence. All right. I feel like this metaphor works in English. It's I don't know. 卓越的医疗 excellent healthcare system. 卓越的艺术 excellent arts. No, 艺术设施 remarkable art facilities. Yeah. 同卓越的导电能力 that has remarkable conduction capabilities. 导电 Yeah, we should have done that one when we studied 导电 to conduct electricity. There's also 导热 right? So this is a person. 卓越的演讲家 an orator. 卓越的技术，卓越的神 remarkable God. 卓越的历史学家 That's definitely a person. So it looks like it can describe a person, but they're remarkable in some respects. What have I jotted down here last time I studied this? 卓越的成就 remarkable success or achievement is a better translation. 卓越的领导人 a remarkable leader, outstanding leader. 一度卓越的技术 Okay, a technology that was considered remarkable for a period of time. 他是个非凡卓越的人非凡 meaning 凡 is 平凡 right? Like ordinary. So 非凡 is non-ordinary. 卓越的人 So outstanding person. All right. Next is 预测 Have we not done this word? I feel like we did this word. I forget where. Anyway, let's do it again. You talks about like foresight and predictions. 预测 this 测 refers to like testing, right? 预测 calculate, forecast. These are better translations. What do they predict? I feel like forecast is better. Because you're not, actually, what does it say here in Chinese? 预先推测和测定. So 预先, like in advance, before something has actually happened. 推测, infer, conjecture, guess. Or 测定, determine. Yeah, predict, maybe. Forecast sounds better to me. Of those three words, forecast. 预测. You often talk about actually no. Ignore what I was going to say. I was wrong. And I'm going to retract that statement before I say it. 预测地震. Yeah, predicting earthquakes. 市场预测, predicting the stock market. 预测日食, predicting a solar eclipse. An eclipse of the sun. What else can you have an eclipse of? So I'm guessing it's the other one's 月食, right? A lunar eclipse, but it still involves the sun, right? I guess anyway, I'm overthinking things. I've been known to overthink things from time to time. 预测台风, predicting typhoons. All right, there you go. 预测. 测 is to test, so I think it involves 测量, this one, survey, measure. 推测, infer. So it's not just like off the top of your head, you're guessing what's going to happen. You need some kind of data or something to base it on. Okay, there's 功劳. 功劳 is a relatively rare word, I think. 功劳. Yeah, like, do we have something comparable to this in English? Meritorious service? Yeah, 功劳. There's another one you need to know as well. 心血. So we'll talk about this. 功劳. Like you put hard work into something, and this is your 功劳, your hard work. Yeah, maybe hard work is even better than any of this. You should get, I don't know, get something for your hard work. 人们把发现夏威夷的功劳归于库克 cook, right? 库克. So I don't know, maybe not the hard work of discovering Hawaii, the credit of discovering Hawaii. Yeah, actually that's a good one. Yeah, he deserves credit for discovering Hawaii. I don't know, did he discover Hawaii and discover that there were people living there? Kind of takes away from the fact. 发明工业机器人的那家公司的功劳，是. So inventing the industrial robot is that company's 功劳. Yeah, maybe we don't have this word in English. Yeah, the kind of like achievement or something. 我讨厌他把所有的功劳归于自己. So he's taking all the credit. Yeah, so it's credit in the sense of he's taking all the credit. Yeah, that kind of works. That's the same sentence, right? 工作都是我们干的，而功劳却都归了他. We did all the work, she gets all the credit. So it seems we should say 功劳归于什么？归于 or 归了谁？归于谁？功劳归于谁？功劳归于自己，功劳归于他的教练与导师们。Okay, 功劳归于他. Yeah, let's jot that down. That looks important. That looks like a collocation to me. OK， 功劳，功劳，功劳归于自己，功劳归于自己。The credit belongs to me. All right, and there's 心血. 心血 maybe more like hard work or something. 心血. 心血. Heart's blood. Maybe it's not exactly the same. Okay, 他每次心血来. Okay, so took 心血来潮. Oh, that's something else then. 这项工作要花去我一生一世的心血。Yeah, this is also tricky, isn't it? Maybe they're not that closely related. 他一时心血来潮。Straight away on a whim. I did not know this. What's that? 罹患. No, this is like physical illness. 谁愿意永远 ？No， 永远谁愿意永远失去自己的心血 ？Yeah, give up one's hard work. They're both kind of tricky. They're both tricky, and I don't think we have them in English. Precisely that. 功劳 seems to be he takes credit for my work. The word credit in that particular phrase. Credit has multiple other meanings in English, though. All right, maybe we'll do one more because I'm getting a little tired. 派遣. Okay, so 派遣. No, 派遣. Dispatch, right? 派遣. To dispatch. You dispatch someone or you send someone to do something. 派遣. All right. What does this say? Oh, it's in Japanese, so I'll close that. It's not going to help. Where's the Chinese one? Japanese. No, that's Japanese. All right. Are you there? Come on, don't you dare abandon me right now. Okay, hi. Can you help me understand 派遣 and 调动? So 调动 you need to understand as well. 派遣调动. 派 by itself kind of means dispatch. I don't recall seeing 遣 outside of this word. Oh, okay, so it says bound form, which probably means 遣only exists in this word. It could mean that. I'm not 100% sure. But it means it needs to exist in a word, right? 派遣. Employing worker to a different location for a temporary period. 调动. Transferring someone from one department to another. So this will be permanent. Okay. 派遣, dispatched. So who can be 派遣 and what might they be 派遣 for? I don't know. I just don't know. 派遣. Why are we speaking in English? You, 派遣同一公司的员工 All right, so same company, an employee is dispatched. 一个部门的员工可能被派遣到另一个部门，在繁忙的时期提供协助和参与特定项目。All right, so if it's busy or something, we need more staff over there, so maybe someone will be dispatched over there. 第二个，这个，sorry here，一个分公司或办事处的员工可能被派遣到另一个分公司和办事处。So from one branch to another, 填补 filling a vacancy or something, filling a gap. 填补人手 man hands. Yeah, man hand meaning like we need a hand, like we need someone to, I don't know, what do you, manpower. Yeah, manpower, man hands. 弥补人手短缺 a shortage of manpower 或为新的倡议提供支持。All right, 合同工 no 合同工 no what 合同工或临时工 so contract workers and temporary workers 专业工人和顾问 like specialists, international 任务 missions. Right. 派遣 dispatched. We can also use 派 by itself, right? 派我派他被派到 yeah, posted in Hong Kong. 他被派到香港 so he was posted to dispatch to 香港 so you don't have to use the 前被派到哪里被派到了哪里 so usually it comes with a 被 because someone dispatches you right yeah usually it comes with a 被 it's not you're sending yourself over there. Someone sends you, usually your boss. All right, I think it's time for a rest. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and leave comments as to your favorite sentence that has the word pie or something like that. I don't know. I'm a little tired. As you get tired, I get tired. See you in the next video. TTFN. 下次聊。